lovely little snakelets, it's Hebi here, and today we're going to be reacting to One Piece, chapter 1142, What I Am Afraid Of. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, you can. If you would like to join the Discord to stay up to date with any relevant chapter releases, games, or even news, you can do that as well. And if you want to support me, you can do so by clicking the link tree and going to buy me a coffee. Your support is greatly appreciated. Let's start the chapter, shall we? Okay, so let's start with the cover page, shall we? The cover page is Yamato attacking and defeating Who's Who. I have a funny feeling that Yamato will not end up being a main Straw Hat crew member. She will become what Bartolomeo was. Shock. And be the head of the Grand Fleet. As obviously we do not know what happened to Bartolomeo and his crew as of now. So let's start the chapter, shall we? So I'm assuming we're continuing where we left off last chapter with Loki regaining consciousness and standing up and grabbing Rignia. So let's continue with that. Oh! Okay. We are not there. We are at the school. Okay. The students are in a panic. They are screaming for a teacher. They say that there's a huge snake in the school. Now, the huge snake looks very reminiscent of the snake in ancient Shandora. I don't know whether that's a coincidence, but I also feel like they hate snakes. Anyway. The children say it's a Gormanganda, the snake that brings the end of the world. Okay. We then cut to the faculty room of the war school. The maths teacher, Mr. Blade, runs in to the room and tells the principal, Principal Tusk, and the language teacher, librarian, Miss Ange, that there is trouble and that there is an enormous snake outside. Miss Ange says, how did it get from the underworld? Mr. Blaine says his only hope is that they can evacuate everyone in time, and Principal Tusk, who looks like he is a giant that ate a walrus fruit, tells them both that they need to call the chiefs. But Ange says the children are in trouble. We then cut back to the children. The serpent is about to eat one of the children when a giant, I don't know who it is, attacks the serpent. Oh, it's the principal, Principal Tusk. Okay, and he strikes it with a mallet. Okay. We then see Soul running to the serpent and shouts to Tusk that he's late, and he kills the serpent. Okay, so it's tag team. A punch to disorientate, and then Soul finishes it off. Well, not a punch, a strike with a hammer. Okay. We then see Soul and Principal Tusk, who was a member of the Giant Pirates, stand next to each other while the children are panicked. Tusk says thanks for the help, and Soul goes, where the fuck did this snake come from? Everyone seems to be, the children seem to be shocked that Tusk is a former pirate, and the rumors about Soul being strong were real. I guess they didn't talk about other giants, like the popularity or whatever, the strength, because they're warriors. We then have Robin and Chopper pop out of Soul's beard, and Robin says there are animals, creatures, monsters, whatever the fuck you want to say, like this serpent in the sun world. Soul says not really, they're more like normal animals. Soul tells the children that he was sorry to scare them, and one of them shouts, Mr. Wolf. We find out that the gym teacher, Mr. Wolf, has been injured. He looks like a bloody mess. I'm assuming that it was either the serpent or something else, because we have the good knights. Or the children. Oh, what if it is the children? Anyway, we're checking Mr. Wolf, and he is somewhat conscious and says, forget about me, what about the children? The children have disappeared. Some of them at least. Teacher Yulvia and the others wandered off somewhere. Someone's like, what the fuck? Where? We then have one of the children who was in the school when Luffy and co were there ask if Robin is one of Luffy's friends. Robin asks, did Luffy do something? And we find out that the children are walking away to the beach. They're all asleep. I am so confused. So we went to, did Luffy do something to you? To, I guess, Mr. Wolf shouting. Oh, so okay. And finding out that the children are gone to the beach. We then have the principal say he's got to blow the horn or have the horn blown to warn the whole country. Saul says, don't alert the whole country, that's going overboard. And Tusk says this is an abnormal state of affairs, so look at the forest. The forest is on fire! Oh no! There is a bird and a wolf. Cool. We then have a little bit of panic, and the children are passing out, and we're freaking out about that. Chopper tells Saul to let him down, and so he can take a look at them. Yeah, because what's a fucking reindeer going to do with a whole fucking bunch of giant children? I mean, really? Anyway, Chopper's going to look at the children, and we cut! Finally, back to the underworld where we ended last chapter. Loki tells everyone that is surrounding him, you thought you could leave one leg trapped in sea prism stone? Would that contain the full extent, or the true extent of my power? You are foolish. If you want to save Albert and do the final calf, you'll soon see if I'm really helpless or not in this condition. We have Hydrogen telling Loki to settle down. Luffy shouts at him, and Sanji asks what the fuck is up with Loki. We then have Loki say, you better hurry up. If I keep a last landing blast, it'll eventually hit something. Meaning he is going to burn the fucking atom tree down. Okay. And fire spread. Oh, and the fires will spread. You know that what Albert is susceptible to. Yeah, fucking rain. No. thunder and lightning. I can bring you all to ruin, Harrigan shouts. Stop it, Loki. He then grabs Rigna and slams it on the Atom Tree. Oh, well, slams it into the Atom Tree would probably be better. But moving on. There's a thunder crack and the south side of the island is now on fire. We also have the partygoers hearing the horn. Anything but fire, we must put it out. So they're more invested in getting the fire settled than rescuing children, understandable. We then head back to the warrior school where Miss Ange says she recognizes the monsters. She gave a lesson of facing your fears, and all of these were fears, creations, monsters, whatever the fuck you want to call it, were fears of the children in her class. One is Nika. Another child shouts that he's scary. No, Loki is scarier. Okay, so who's scarier, Nika or Loki? We have ghosts, the undead Dragna, which I'm assuming is a zombie, storms, lightning dragon, Gomagonda, and a child's mum. Okay. We then have the vision of all the children's fears showing up. And it is funny that one of the children who said his mum looks shockingly like Big Mom. So yeah, that's cool. So we then cut to the celestial dragons. One of them is using his power. It's the dragon one. I forgot his name. Killingham? Really? Why did I think of something else? Anyway, the time limit is until the kids reach the ship. Oh, so this is the game. And we get Ginkgo saying that the only thing she's afraid of is Nika, and we end the chapter. Okay, I'm confused where Shamrock is. I'm assuming he's fucked off. But yeah, we end the chapter there. If you would like to comment, support, or even join the Discord, you can do that. All links are down in the link tree down below, and bye!